Hello everyone, I'm Erica.
And I'm Akilah.
Welcome to HeartsChat. So tonight we're going to discuss a pretty taboo topic, I think, and it's sex, not income, determines division of chores in the U.S. household. So pretty interesting,
yes.
I think. So before we get into it, I guess we'll do our check-in. So...
What about you, Erica? What's going on?
Well, I guess going off of more, our last check-in, I did more grown-up stuff, I think. And this time, again, we have a seminar coming up that me and Akilah are going to be speaking at. So just preparing for that, getting ready. I'm trying a new hairstyle.
Okay.
So that's going to be something. So if it's, if it looks real good, I'll post a picture of my new hairstyle. It's gonna look nice. So I've been trying out some different stuff.
Okay.
So what about you?
Pretty much the same thing. Getting ready for the seminar. Excited about that, Getting ready to go see Aladdin on Broadway. Woo,
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yes, I love Aladdin. Aladdin's my favorite. So I'm super excited about that. Thanks, Mom, for them tickets.
Yeah, that is the best. I want to see Aladdin on Broadway. I saw Lion King on Broadway. That was really good. It's like you're in it. Like you're in there. Like you're right on stage.
That's awesome. That's like, I knew I should have bought the Aladdin tickets like years ago when they were like $50.
Yeah.
Now.
I remember when it first came out, you told me, like, oh, Aladdin's on Broadway. I was like, what? Yeah, that's the kid in us.
Exactly.
All right, so going on with our topic for tonight, sex, not income, determines division of chores in the U.S. household. Somewhere like, your gender controlling if you're going to do the household because you're the man or because you're the woman. So a lot of things go into that, I think.
Yes.
So I think, thinking of your gender, not your income, determines it. I think that's what it comes from. The history, I guess, in the U.S. of the man being the breadwinner.
Okay.
So because you're making the money, because you're working, if the wife is working, then you're home, so you should do the household chores. Or because I'm contributing financially, then you should contribute in this way.
Yeah.
I think that's where it came from.
Yeah, I think
now, things are different.
Yeah, things are completely different.
Yeah.
Now.
Rather the woman's making more money, or just as much, or you're making the same, or you're both equally as busy, or whose job demands what, that determines a lot.
Exactly, because there's the term double shift that women often face, where they work outside of the house and then have to come home and continue to work in terms of getting the house together, cooking, taking care of the kids. So it kind of never stops, and it becomes extremely hard. You hear women all the time, I have all this stuff to do, and nobody's helping me, and all this stuff. So it's hard. I mean, like, how are you expected to work outside and then come home and do more work?
Right, exactly.
You just want to relax.
Right. So, I don't know. I think it depends on the couple and,
I agree.
What you want for your life. What's your vision for your life? I guess what's your dream and what works for you. That's really what it comes down to. Adjustment, sacrifice, communication, everything.
Everything has to go into it.
Yeah, all of that goes into it. I think a big thing is family tradition. Because if you grew up in a household where, maybe it wasn't exactly the norm where the husband was taking care of the household chores and your mom was working, maybe you don't have no problem with that. That's what you grew up with, that's fine. It's normal, in quotes, to you. Or you could have grown up in a household where maybe the mom was stay-at-home mom and the dad was working, and you think that's how it should be because that's how you grew up. Exactly. That's how your grandma did it, your grandpa did it, your great-grandma, everybody. That's how you want to do it. So it just depends, or it could be uncomfortable that maybe that way doesn't work or fit for your family, but it's just uncomfortable to do it any other way. Yeah. And you stress yourself out trying to fit this mold that doesn't work for your family.
Yeah, I think, and that's in relationships, I think, if the relationship is going towards that way, like you're getting married, like things like that, I think those are things that should be talked about because...
Exactly.
Because these are things that can contribute to stress in relationships and marriages that are unspoken, which can ultimately, down the line, harm the relationship, have you get divorced, or there's all these different factors that people never really consider until they're moved in, and now what? Like, you can't just...
Right.
You can't just expect people to change overnight.
I know.
So it's good to like talk about like different things like that as well. Besides like, okay, how we're gonna like, okay, how many children we're gonna have, where we're gonna live, like all the normal things that people who are on their path to getting married talk about.
Right. I think that's true. I think also where it gets kind of tricky is culture.
Yes.
And if you're marrying or dating someone of a different culture and how that works, and, you know, everything that goes into that it should be this way, maybe you weren't brought up that way, or maybe like, well, we're in a different country, so let's do it this way.
Yeah.
So it definitely depends on who you are as individually, and then, you know, who you are as a couple and what you both bring. So I think we carry our backgrounds and our traditions and our cultures with us everywhere we go.
And I think sometimes, even if we think we're not trying to follow that tradition, it always comes out. Like, it all in some kind of way.
Right. I think another difference, if we're just speaking between, you know, men and women, I think we really are wired differently. I think we are. From my experience, it seems that women are more accustomed to, like, jumbling 9,000 things at the same time, and the way our minds work, we can like compartmentalize,
Yeah.
and, you know, organize things differently. And I always think, you know, is that why there's so many women that work their job and, like you said, have that second shift, because we just function that way and we just do it? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I think that could be part of it, but I'm wondering whether it's biological or social. Whether we become wired because it's innate in us and how we are, or is it because that's how we're raised? Because if you take, like, say, a girl who's raised in a family of boys, or just a girl with a single dad, she might be a little bit more stronger, independent, because that's how that dad was raised, so that's how he's going to raise his daughter. Right. So it's like, it's all, I guess there's, like, exceptions to everything.
Yeah, definitely exceptions.
And it's hard. I really think, like you said, it's like each individual person and what is kind of going on with their family, and how I've been thinking of something else, because even if say you were raised like traditionally, you can rebel against that. Like, there's plenty of people who are like, I'm against all that.
Yeah, because we did this, I don't want to do that.
Exactly. So it's like, it's really tricky. It's really tricky so it's important, like you said, to know, and I think with everything, is to know yourself and to know yourself within this relationship or whatever relationship you're with. Yeah,
and definitely talk about your expectations.
Yes.
You know, what do you expect?
Expectations.
Exactly. I've listened to that guy on Instagram too much. What's his name? Brendan?
I don't know who you're talking. Oh, the one. Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, you're right. It's expectations, because that's what get people in trouble too. Like, this woman may expect this man to go out and make the money, where he's expecting her to go out to make the money. He stay home, like, or vice versa. So it's expectations a huge thing.
Yeah. I think teamwork is important. Like, you have to be on the same team.
Teamwork
it's
makes
not
the
like
dream work.
Right. It's not me against you and this is your job. It's our job. And even if it's not split down the middle, everybody contributes in some type of way to make, you know, your household function. Yeah, exactly. Make it go smoothly, you know, less stress. Maybe you're good at this, I'm good at that. You know, I mean, I'll do this day, you do that day. But, you know, really being open and talking about it. Because I think if you don't say anything, you have expectations that you're going to do this, then you're going to be looking like a fool. Because they aren't doing it. It's not getting done. And you never said anything.
Exactly. No one's mind readers.
Right. So you have to talk about that and decide. And then, you know, you're resentful because you've been doing this all this time.
I was just about to say that. You get resentful.
All you got to do is just open your mouth, talk about it. Better sooner than later. Yes. And there you go. I don't think there's anything wrong with men doing the household chores. Or women being the breadwinner. It's whatever you want to do. Whatever works for your family.
Exactly. I agree 100%.
All right. Well, we'll end it there then. Yeah. So if you have any comments or want to contribute to this conversation or keep it going, you can leave us a comment below or send us an email.
Sounds good.
All right. Catch you next time.
Thank you so much for listening to HeartsChat today, where we speak from the heart. We hope that you enjoyed our show. Catch us every Sunday and Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our YouTube channel and on our website, which is heartschatradioshow.com. Be sure to follow us on our social media pages at HeartsChat Radio on Instagram and at HeartsChat on Twitter, Facebook, and Periscope.
We love to hear from you. If you have any comments or questions or topics that you want to hear about, you can email us at heartschat@heartschatradioshow.com. And for all of your personal relationship questions, please visit my blog from ericasheart.com. Thank you for listening to HeartsChat, where we speak from the heart.